party started. We're going to go live to Facebook. I think that we are in for such a treat. Actually, I know that we are in for such a treat, because just going through these slides, seeing the multiple awards, all your agent perks, the whole team you have, and then that partnered with this phenomenal, jaw-dropping, breathtaking array of product and experience that you have, has me so very excited for the webinar today. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from, Spoiled Agents. We have a real treat for you. One of our newer partners who just joined us last fall, this is only their second webinar, and I have the pleasure of being here today with Virginia Sotelo. She actually is the manager of the national account. So the big boss, one of the big boss ladies here to talk to our beautiful Spoiled Agent audience. How are you today, Virginia?
I'm fine. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
Of course. Well, we're very excited. Look, you're getting lots of love, even cowboy hats. And agents are joining us from all across the coast and also live on Facebook. So hello to everyone. Thanks for being here. I don't want to take too much time doing introductions because Virginia really has some amazing, everything she's going to show you is amazing. Get ready to dream. Get ready to call your top luxury clients on speed dial and tell them what you have for them. Because not only are we going to learn about the product, but some great incentives. They've got a sale happening in March with an incentive for you and so much more. So there's, of course, just a few housekeeping notes. As always, we will be recording this session for your convenience. So if you have to run because, you know, your client wants to book Scenic right now, we forgive you, right, Virginia? It's okay. Then you can come back and watch the webinar after, but it will be recorded and placed on the Emerald and Scenic pages because they have one for each right here on Spoiled Agent. Okay. If you have anything you want to share, especially, you know, all the oohs and the ahs, put those in the chat box for us. But having a panel of experts here like Virginia and maybe some others from the team are going to be here in the audience, please use the Q&A because that's the best way we can do to help you get answers to your questions. You have an expert here. Virginia has lots of experience. She showed me her photos. She was even there recently or sometime ago in Bordeaux. So yeah, she's the one to ask. Put those questions in the Q&A and we'll answer them for you. There's a gorgeous prize. Thank you so much, Virginia, and of course, Emerald and Scenic Luxury Cruises for that. It is a $100 gift card, or you get to choose a branded prize pack. So in order to qualify, just please stay on until the Q&A portion of the webinar, of course. And if you're on Facebook and only on Facebook, because we already have it if you're Zoom, put in Facebook what your email is so we can enter you. So without further ado, I will let you take that away, Virginia.
All right. Thank you very much, Sabrina. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this afternoon out of your busy time. I have an exciting presentation for you today of all our products. We have 2 brands, 4 products, and I'm excited to show videos to you and walk you through. So like Sabrina said, without any delays, let's go ahead and get started. Today's topic is unlocking luxury cruising with Scenic and Emerald Cruises. So let's go ahead and move on to our next screen here.
Yes, perfect. And I'll let you know as soon as we can see that beautiful first slide of yours.
Here we go. So our first slide is all about our brand. We are one company with 2 brands. We have Scenic Luxury Cruises and Tours, and we also have Emerald Cruises. Under the Scenic brand, that is going to be your all-inclusive brand. We have river ships, and we also have ocean voyages. So we're going to be touching on those on the next couple of screens. Remember, that is
Virginia. We can't see the beautiful pictures. Oh. So we just have to maybe share the screen one more time. Perhaps it didn't go through. Sorry to interrupt you.
No problem. Thank you for that. Let's see.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Okay, so thank you very much for that. All right, so let me go back because this screen is where I want to point you to our beautiful products. We're one company with 2 brands. We have Scenic Luxury Cruises and Tours, which is your all-inclusive, and here you have two products, your river cruising and ocean cruising. And we also have Emerald Cruises, which is your premium brand. And again, we have river and ocean yachts. So in the next couple of screens, I'll be walking through each product. I just wanted to let you know, as a one company, we are privately owned. We were born in Australia. We started as a tour company 37 years ago, and we went ahead and opened up and expanded into river cruising. And 4 years ago, we opened up to ocean cruising. So let's go ahead to our next screen. We're going to start with Scenic Eclipse. Scenic Eclipse is the newest fleet on our brand. So, and it's going to be under your all-inclusive. She can carry and accommodate up to 228 guests when she's traveling around the world. If she's in the Antarctica region, she will be carrying up to 200 guests. She has a discovery team on board, and we will go ahead and touch on the product itself in the next slides. In the 4 years that she's been in service, the first ship launched in 2019. That's the Scenic Eclipse 1. And Scenic Eclipse 2 launched last year. She's won a number of awards and accolades, as you can see here from our great publications. She travels around the world through the polar regions, as well as in warm waters. So we visit all 7 continents, 54 countries, and we visited up to 357 ports. I just want to mention that this year, Greenland is in our itinerary with Scenic Eclipse. So if you have any customers that are interested in this destination, please make sure to go ahead and place your booking as soon as possible, because it will not be available for 2025. In 2025, we're transitioning to the Kimberleys. Okay. Let me go back one step. Scenic Eclipse is a fully all-inclusive product. We have up to 10 dining venues on board. Premium beverages are served throughout at any time, and they're already included in the package. We have 2 beautiful helicopters on board, a submersible, luxurious suites, all with butler service included for every category, and a beautiful discovery team. We differentiate our voyages into 3. Your expedition voyage, which is it offers unraveled exploration of extraordinary lands. This is mostly going to be in your Antarctica and Arctic regions. Your discovery voyages, which are going to be the perfect blend of exploring and immersion. And that's going to be in the Kimberleys, in those different areas. And then you also have your cruise voyages, which is your features immersive onshore encounters. So that's going to be the Mediterranean and Japan destinations. And for all of these voyages, a discovery team is always on board. So as I mentioned before, Scenic Eclipse is the only ship that has and is equipped with 2 beautiful custom designed helicopters. These helicopters can fit up to 6 passengers plus the pilot, and she was built in a way that everybody within the helicopter can have a beautiful view. And these options are at an additional fee. So just wanted to make sure that you have that information, but they are available on board. We also are equipped with 1 submersible, and she can dive up to 650 feet underwater. She can seat up to 6 or from 6 to 8 guests on board, plus the pilot. And again, this is also available at an additional fee. And as we were talking at the beginning, we have a total of 10 unique dining venues on board. We specialize, we have a dining venue for French cuisine, which is our Lumiere restaurant. We also have night market at Coco's, which features a beautiful teppanyaki grill that seats up to 8 guests. We also have our main dining room, which is Elements, that feature your Italian steaks and seafood, and a beautiful sushi bar, a sushi restaurant with the freshest sushi on board, 24-hour in-suite dining, and of course, we serve premium beverages throughout the voyage. Let's talk about relaxation, because when it comes to health and wellness, we have a beautiful spa location. It's called Senses Spa. Approximately 6,000 square feet of just pure relaxing areas. Now, if your clients are looking for a facial, a massage, that is an additional cost. However, your clients can have access at no additional cost to the saunas, the steam rooms, the relaxation lounges, as you see here on screen, the plunge pools, the signature thermal lounges, and the therapeutic pressure showers. That is available to your guests complimentary. We have spacious suites on board. We have a total of 114 suites across 5 decks. As you can see through these pictures, all of them are with veranda included, and also butler service included for all categories. Our veranda suites range from a size of 344 to 431 square feet. We also have a beautiful spa suite that ranges from 495 to 538 square feet. Our beautiful panorama suite, which is 1,184 square feet. And the wonderful and amazing owner's penthouse suite. I was amazed with this suite because it not only is the space, it has its private, terrace with a private spa pool, but also right here in this image, you can see that it has its own private spa. So there's a steam room, and it also has the therapeutic spa bathroom. So there is an option for every one of your guests when they're traveling through Scenic Eclipse. Now, I'm going to leave you with a quick video of a beautiful dossier that was created last year in conjunction with Paramount. It's called Maritime Masters Expedition Antarctica. And this dossier is 6 episodes long. So if you would like to catch this production, it's on YouTube and also Paramount, if you can stream that. I'm going to go ahead and show you really quickly what this is all about.
My name is Erwan Leroux, and I'm the captain of Scenic Eclipse. I was very excited to join the ship because she's unique. You have a submarine.
Permission to start time.
You have helicopters. You have 200 guests and 200 crew. You have so many dining venues. We have an open bridge policy, so the wheelhouse is accessible for the guests. Anytime they can come, they can see what we're doing. What you have in front of us is Antarctica. We look at these kind of innovations in every aspect, not just about the fact that we have a brand new, fantastic ship, but also in offering new experiences to the guests. The ship is in operation basically 12 months a year, 365 days. We offer wonderful memories for the guests.
It's hard to explain because there's nothing that I can relate it to.
We bring this concept of discovery everywhere, being curious, trying to find something special everywhere, bring extra emotions.
So if you would like to see more of the episodes, please go ahead and visit our YouTube page, or if you have Paramount, you might want to stream that because it follows our ship when it left from San Diego all the way down to the Antarctica, and you can find great information about just day-to-day activities that was followed through with our guests, and also the back end of the operation of how the ship operates daily. So that's also important because if you have any guests that are wanting to know what our Scenic Eclipse voyages are all about, the discovery portion of it, this is a great tool that you can use to leverage those guests that you might have and probably close in a sale. So let's go ahead and now jump on to our next slide. I think that was part of the video. When we talk about Scenic Eclipse, she was built with, she's a state-of-the-art ship built with technology and sustainability in mind. So let's go ahead and just point out a couple of the wonderful features that this ship has. First of all, she's a Polar Class 6 rating, which means that her the hull of the ship is reinforced to cut through ice, so that way she can navigate smoothly throughout the polar regions. She has oversized stabilizers, 50% larger than any ship her size, and that's important because it keeps the ship stable while it's navigating through the Drake Passage and through these remote areas. She has a wonderful GPS dynamic positioning system that maintains her location stable while we are doing landing on icebergs. We also have a seafloor and ice detecting sonar equipment, so it can detect any underwater obstacles. A rotating azipod propulsion that provides speed and also safety. So while other cruises are navigating through the Drake Passage and passing at 48 hours, we can do so at 30, which is also to your guest advantage because we can get there faster. We also have advanced heating and ventilation and air conditioning systems on board. We had hired to the number of passengers that we can take down to Antarctica, which is 200 passengers, 100 passengers at a time. We have a highly effective engines. We also have interior design built by certified sustainable companies, and we offer onboard presentations on wildlife and conservation. Here's just a quick comparison guide of how what is Scenic Eclipse offers versus competitors. So as we mentioned, the polar capacity is up to 200 passengers only. In the Antarctica destination, we visit the peninsula as well as East Antarctica. We have up to 10 dining venues, which are all included for your guest. We have 9 bars and lounges. The spa has access to other features like the saunas, the steam rooms, and the polar plunge controlled temperature areas. We also have a discovery team on board available on all our voyages. We have the 2 helicopters and the submersibles available. Kayak, paddleboards, and zodiacs are included at no additional cost to your guest. And just to mention also, just wanted to make sure that I also give this information to you. Wi-Fi is complimentary on board. Like I mentioned, butler service is included for all categories. We have almost a 1-to-1 guest to staff ratio. Your suites are large and spacious. So on my next screen, I just wanted to show you a collection of beautiful little pictures that I took on my last trip to, this was from Miami to the Bahamas. So I was on warm waters because our ship can also travel on warm waters. It's built for cold and warm waters. So here I am on my route to Bahamas. And I just wanted to show you some beautiful pictures of the marina platform down here on the left corner. On the top, you can always see during the day the helicopters flying over you. You can never get tired of just seeing them and how quiet they are as they're departing and landing. This is where all the marina platform, the marina toys will be located. There's our beautiful helicopter on the helipad above our ship. Here's my husband on the marina platform. So this is where you would do your polar plunges. I got to do my Caribbean plunge on warm waters. So maybe one day I will go ahead and do a polar plunge, but for right now, I stick to warm waters. Here in the middle where I'm pointing out is this beautiful section where we have easy access so you can board our Zodiacs and also any of the marina toys that we're pulling out. I wanted to also mention that at the bottom of our Scenic Eclipse ship is where we keep all of our Zodiacs. So when your clients are coming out to the Antarctica and there is something of interest where they can just go and explore, our Zodiacs are able to deploy in a very fast manner. So wanted to make sure that you had that in mind, because most of the zodiacs are located on the top with everyone else. We have them at the bottom ready to roll out. And of course, here I am fitted with my life jacket, which I also found that it was very nice and stylish, but also, of course, it will do its work, you know, in any case. But I didn't find it bulky at all. So I like that we have these on board and it's easy to put over. And here I am with my husband at the whiskey bar. 100 whiskeys available for your guests. This is the launch on Scenic Eclipse. So with that, I am now going to pass to our next product under the Scenic Luxury Cruises and Tours brand, which would be our Scenic River Cruises. We have a total of 12 ships. One of the ships navigates through the Southeast Asia rivers, and the other 11 are in European waters. Let me go ahead. They have a capacity up to 163 guests on these ships. So let's go ahead and see her many awards that she's been winning in the past 10 years from these great publications, as you can see on screen. And I'm going to leave you with a nice little clip of our Scenic River Cruise.
With Scenic, it's more than river cruising. It's a spaceship experience. It's more than good food and wine. It's an unrivaled culinary journey. It's more than special events. It's enriching cultural experiences exclusive to Scenic. It's more than shore excursions. It's choosing your own pace. It's more than healthy choices. It's nourishment of mind, body and soul. It's more than unpacking once, butler service, gourmet delicacies, spacious suites, health and wellness, personalised travel, a 5-star river cruise. Scenic's truly all-inclusive luxury is in a class of its own.
It is, and it's a class of its own. We call our ships spaceships, because when she was built, she's small, but she has spacious public areas also where your guests can enjoy their travels. So let's go ahead and look at this next screen. River cruising with Scenic is truly all-inclusive. We offer butler service for all of our suite categories. Beverages are served throughout the duration of the ship, and they are totally complimentary. We have wining and dining on board. We also offer a beautiful salt therapy room that it is totally complimentary to your guest so that they can unwind from a day of exploration. We have a beautiful tailored programs that your clients can join, shore excursions. Also, like I mentioned before, we're a small ship with big spaces. Here where I'm pointing my mouse, you can see also that the rooms are very spacious, and they also have this window. It's called our sun lounge, that with the press of a button, the window rolls down, creating that beautiful space, like a balcony space where you can just sit and just gaze out and see all the beautiful landmarks as you're cruising through the rivers. Let's go ahead and now see where we're navigating. So in Europe, we are in Portugal. We're navigating through the Douro River. In France, we are in 3 locations: Bordeaux, Lyon, and also Paris. And then we're also navigating through the Rhine rivers, the Moselle, and the Danube. So all of these are our routes when we're in the European rivers. We also have a Southeast Asia river cruise, and we're located in Vietnam, in Cambodia, and you can see the route there. Again, our suites are all inclusive. We have butler service for all of our suite categories. When you walk into your suite, you will notice that you have beautiful bedding accommodations. There will be also a menu of pillow selections. You'll have a mini bar that will be replenished on a daily basis. And like I mentioned, it's also a one-to-one, almost a one-to-one guest to ratio attention on board. We also have all-inclusive dining. So on our cruises, the crystal dining room will be your main dining area. And if we would have to sit everyone on board onto our dining room, onto our main dining room, everybody would be able to find accommodation, which means that you do not have to do any reservations on board. However, we also offer other areas of dining. We also have portobellos. Depending on the destination that you are, it might be called L'Amour. And this is a six course dining experience with wine pairing, and everyone on board will receive an invitation to come and dine here at least once while they're joining on our ship. There's no reservations needed because everyone will have an opportunity to sit down at this dining section. Now, Table La Rive or Table d'Or, that is reserved for the guests that are staying on your diamond deck. So they are going to have this type of experience on board. Also, on our scenic river cruises, we are all about relaxation and having beautiful spaces just to unwind. We have a facial massage section where it's also at an additional fee. However, as I mentioned before, we do have these beautiful salt room therapy rooms where you can just sit at any time. You can just come in and just relax and feel pampered. And on this slide, I wanted to show you my travels through one of the beautiful destinations that I had the privilege to go twice, joining and escorting fam group. And this time I went to Bordeaux. And I wanted to show you that while you're on a river cruise with us, on a scenic river cruise, there's always going to be an enrichment program that is exclusive to scenic guests only. There will be no other cruise lines joining here. So in my experience and in my case, I went to this beautiful area called the Medoc area or region. We visited Chateau d'Agassac. As you can see here, it's a beautiful castle from the 13th century. They gave me wine as well as everyone else in my group. We were able to venture throughout the premises of the castle. They did a short tour of the castle. And as the evening was starting to dwindle, we were led into the concert room or concert hall. And we just had a spectacular classical concert that just tied everything up. We have wonderful excursions, and one of them that I joined was a biking tour. And this happened to be the captain's biking tour in Cadillac. And it was amazing because we went through beautiful, beautiful vineyards. And I just couldn't believe that I was just, riding and gliding through there. Here you will find me and the group just standing in, we made a stop because this was a market fair, a fresh market that was having fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course, cheese. So we had to stop there and just gaze around and sort of mingle with the group. Now, if your guests are traveling from the airport directly to the ship, we will include transfers for all your guests, and those are complimentary if they're leaving from the airport directly to the ship. In my case, I arrived by myself, so I had a personal car pick me up, and we have a sign. If there's more people joining, then they will go ahead and have a minivan, which is also very spacious. And while you're doing your excursions, we have a beautiful motor coach bus that is Scenic branded, and they have air conditioning on board and also a restroom. So you're traveling very comfortably wherever you're going. All right, so with that, I'm going to jump now to our Emerald Cruise Lines. And as I mentioned, the Emerald is our premium a la carte brand. And we'd like to introduce you to our beautiful yachts. That would be the I'm sorry. Okay, I pressed my button too fast. I wanted to say that we were going to introduce our yachts, but so let me go ahead and now get this under control. All right, so we have our Emerald Azura, which launched in 2022, and Emerald Sakara, which launched last year. Beautiful ocean yachts, specially built for warm waters. The ships have their sister ships, so they are going to have 100 capacity for up to 100 guests on board, 50 suite accommodations. She's already been making a number of waves for awards and accolades, as you can see here on screen. And she has beautiful public areas as well. We have the aqua pool and cafe. And as you can see here on the top screen, the swimming pool has sort of like an infinity pool view. We have also, we're all into wellness. We have beautiful dining areas, an observation lounge, the beautiful sky bar, marina toys, and a marina platform. I'm happy to report that starting next month, April, we are going to start including the drink packages complimentary to the guests when they're traveling on any of our Emerald Azura or Sakara yachts, which complements the warm weather feel. All right, so talking about marina platform, one important thing, this is complimentary to your guests. They do not have to pay anything else for the uses of these features. So on board, we're gonna have 2 floating platforms. We're gonna have paddle boats, stand-up paddle boats, kayaks, sea bobs, aqua glide trampoline, the 5 floating mats, and also snorkel kits. Again, complimentary to your guest. Emerald Yachts, we travel to unique and intimate ports at magnificent locations. So these ships were built to be small, but they can access these beautiful areas around the world. And again, she will be traveling through the warmer waters. So you're going to catch her route around the Caribbean, the Mediterranean, the Seychelles, and the Adriatic Sea, as you can see on this map. Very good. So now we're going to go ahead and jump over to our Emerald River Cruises. Emerald River Cruises, we have a total of 9 ships. 8 of them are on the European waters, and 1 of them is in Southeast Asia. She has a beautiful state-of-the-art also innovations on board. And we're going to go ahead and show you what that means in a quick video. But right now, before I do that, I just wanted to show you that on this picture, some of our ships are equipped with a pool. And if you can see here, this is a retractable roof. It will close in. The pool is temperature heated. So what happens is that wherever the ship is in Europe waters is navigating, once that closes in, your guests can have the opportunity to come out here and just enjoy the amenity of the pools. At night, the innovative part is that at night, the water recedes, the floor comes up, and it becomes a cinema. So that's just another additional feature that this ship offers for your guest. We have beautiful suites and staterooms, again, with this beautiful innovative window that glides down, creating that beautiful space within the room. Wellness is also something that we take care of while your guests are on board. And we also have this beautiful sun deck with activities, so your guests are always doing something interesting on board. Let me go ahead and introduce the next video.
Unlike other river cruise lines on Europe's waters, most of Emerald Cruises' boutique European starships boast a heated indoor pool with a retractable roof and a bar, creating a beautiful onboard oasis for you to relax in whatever the weather. On selected evenings, the pool area inventively transforms into a cinema with comfy lounge chairs where you can enjoy classic films and recent releases, taking onboard entertainment in a completely different direction. So if you're not in the mood to enjoy the bar or ready to retreat to your room, the cinema is a great place to spend your evening. If you're cruising on the Emerald Radiance, then you'll find the outdoor Serenity Pool located on the sun deck, perfect for a refreshing dip while enjoying the sunshine.
So in a snapshot, that's what it's all about. That location right there is wonderful. Many people have raved about it because it's something that you don't see just in any other cruise ship. And it creates that additional space and another nice feature to do while you're on board. Our accommodations are also beautiful, as you can see here. We have the rooms that have the drop-down window, so it creates that space. With Emerald Cruises, we have staterooms and suites, of course, but they have queen size beds, twin beds. We stock your room with bottled water every day. Now, on the Emerald Cruises, you will receive complimentary beverages at time of lunch and dinner. Correct, lunch and dinner. But if your clients would like to go ahead and purchase a drink package, that is also available if they wish to do that. If not, it will be served during lunch and dinner. But all your meals are included. We have complimentary Wi-Fi on board. Taxes and gratuities are included. Also, your transfers from the airport to the ship are included. So there's a number of amenities are included while you're on board. We also have destinations that we cover in Europe. So we're also in Portugal on the Douro River. We do have a slightly different itinerary in France. As you notice here, we're only on the Lyon, the Saône River and the Rhone. So if you probably noticed on Scenic Luxury Cruises, Bordeaux and Paris are exclusive to that brand, those itineraries. On Emerald Rivers, we have the Saône and the Rhone rivers. We do cover the Rhine, the Moselle, and the main rivers also, and the Danube. And we're also in Southeast Asia. We have a number of activities that we cover on our Emerald Cruises. Almost on every port, you're going to have a shore excursion available, and it depends on the activity of your guest. It could be an active walking tour. You can also go ahead and pick up one of our bikes that is available on board. That is no additional fees to your guest. Or you can also do more immersive excursions under our Discover More, which is for an additional fee, but that is also for your guests to choose. And just before I end my presentation, I also wanted to bring you this map so that you are familiar with your regional sales director. So we have regional sales director across the United States, and they're very much available and eager to go ahead and work with you and help you learn more about our product and also learn more and grow your luxury business. So I'm going to share also a QR code in case you can't jot everything down at this moment, but just wanted to let you know that we do have a regional sales map so you can reach out to them. We also have a travel advisors resources screen with active links. And from this screen, I would point you to the Agent Academy. Each brand has its own Agent Academy. And this is something that I would like for you to explore maybe in your own free time, because you can go ahead and click through different platforms, learn about our product at your own pace. And here is a QR code that you can go ahead and point at, and it will lead you to all these resources, to our regional sales map, and also the link that is available for you to explore more about our brand. And with that, I would like to thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that with these presentations, I might have answered your questions, but I will go now and pass it on to Sabrina.
Hi, Virginia. Thank you so much. It really
Thank
is
you.
got such phenomenal response, which is not surprising at all. I was reading in the chat. There's so many great things. When you have a moment, we'll send you the report. Hopefully you have a chance to read that. I have put the links in the chat again. Of course, the chat gets buried real quickly, but the links in case you need that for the travel agent resources, it's there. I also added the file for the map for you. So if you have any questions, please do stay with us and add them into the Q&A box. I know that we have some team members online from Scenic Luxury Cruises and Emerald Cruises who have been really great at helping us answer thus far. So if you need to run, thank you so much for joining us. If you have some time, we'd love to cover the Q&A. Is it okay? Do you have time, Virginia, to stay on with us?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. Okay. And of course, we'll announce that winner. So congratulations in advance to one lucky agent who stayed on with us today until this point. And we'll let you know who that is by our announcement by next Tuesday, Tuesday of next week. So we'll go ahead right away now to the Q&A. First one, do you offer fam trips? So I've seen the fam trips and agent rate question come in a few times.
Yes. So we do offer travel advisor rates. You can go ahead and find all these information. First of all, your regional sales director will be your best friend. So make sure that you're reaching out to them so that they can go ahead and also provide you all these wonderful opportunities when they do come up. So another place where you can also find more information about any FEMs that might be available or travel advisor rates, visit our Partners in Travel platform, because that is where you will find also resources of what is in the know for Scenic Group.
Okay, Partners in Travel. Did you say that one more time? Sorry. Where they can find that out?
I'm sorry?
You mentioned Partners in Travel. Is that where they can view the FAMs?
Correct. That's a platform that we use where we also announce a lot of our anything that is happening within the brand. Correct. Partners in Travel.
Perfect. So I'll put that in there. And someone asked if you could go back to that QR code. If you have that a couple slides back, I think you had it, if you don't mind. And then someone is asking if they can have a copy of these slides. Is that something you can share, or should they go to the travel agent resources and use the brochures, or what do you recommend?
For the slides that I presented today?
Yes.
We can share the presentation. If there's anything, we also have brochures online that we can go ahead and share with the travel advisors. They can download it, and that way they can go ahead and pick up the information that they need.
Okay, perfect. So if anybody wants the presentation, of course, we can share that even in the follow-up email. I've just included the link again for the travel agent resources so that you can go on there. You wouldn't believe how much they have. Like really, truly, you've got this amazing sales team map. It seems to be that the team is growing as well, which is really fantastic because it just shows the dedication to travel advisors, which is fantastic. And really so many things. Like I'm just looking at the resources here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I've got like over a dozen resources just on the Scenic page in Spoiled Agent that you can link to. And it's all in the link that I just shared with you as well. Yes. Next one, someone is asking if they may bring pets on board. Is that an option?
That I will have to get back to you, Sabrina. That's an interesting question. I am not very clear on that, but I can get back to you on that one.
Perfect. Okay, and you'll have a full report of the agent details and who asked the question, so you can do that directly. That's perfect. Okay, so everyone needs to get in touch with their regional sales director whenever that's convenient for them, because you can find a lot more info on there. We had a couple dozen more questions, but the super speedy, amazing Manny, who's actually a key accounts manager joining the team, he's been on there answering everything. So
Thank
there
you,
were
Matt.
some great questions. Thank you, Spoiled Agents, for that, but it looks like they've all been answered. Manny, if you could come on all our webinars, that'd be great, because we never, that's so fantastic. I see lots of comments. Okay, where do we find the partner link? So the partner resources link, where they would find the FAMs. Do you know which one that is?
Partners in Travel is the name of the platform. And again, if I can go ahead and get back to you on that, we'll link that. It probably is on one of our links that might be on the QR code.
Okay, become partners in travel. Hold on a second. I have a link that's Scenic Travel Advisor Hub. Become partners in travel with Scenic River Cruises. Perfect. Agent Academy. Okay, so what we're going to do exactly, let's do a follow-up email. We can share the presentation and that link. That's perfect. I'm not sure if can all allergies be addressed? Gluten allergy, they're asking specific.
About allergies, we have a list. Okay, about allergies, yes. When you're doing your reservation at the time of booking for your client, make sure that you let us know what we need to document in the record. And we do have it's an extensive list that we can go ahead and provide to our ships, so that way that they're aware of the guests when they arrive on board.
Okay, perfect. And then someone asked if there's a Facebook group for agents. There sure is. I've just put the link in the chat for you and also responded. So it's Partners in Travel, Scenic and Emerald on Facebook. So definitely join there, because I bet that's a great resource as well. And then last but not least, we have a question saying, what is the check-in process like?
Check-in process. It's very, very, I'm going to say it's smooth and it rolls in nicely. In my experience with Scenic River and the Ocean Yacht, I'm going to be on the Emerald Cruise next week. So I'll report more on that. But on Scenic River Cruises, you arrive to the airport, they pick you up, they take you right to the ship. We already have staff available where they go ahead and pull in your luggage onto the ship, so you do not have to do that on your own. Once you arrive on board, you are greeted and you go to the front reception desk. They go ahead and make sure that you're in the system. They check on your name and everything in the system, and they provide a key. And then after that, you're on to your room. You're escorted into your room. And really from there, you can go ahead and use all the public spaces. Normally, boarding time starts at about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And that way you have time to go ahead and sit down and just relax and use the public dining areas.
That sounds fantastic. I'm in.
Everything works with the little pass that they give you that you'll carry when you go off and on the ship. It's a touch screen, or yeah, like a little touchpad, and you're in and out. But there's a lot of safety on board as well. But the check-in process is very smooth.
Wonderful. It sounds like everything is very smooth there. Perfect. Oh, we have another one. Smoking is smoking allowed on these cruises?
Smoking is that is a good question as well. I'm gonna have to double check on that.
No problem.
Let me on that to return a response on it.
Of course, and you get a full record of all the questions. Well, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. I am leaving so inspired to start a whole new savings account and call my travel professional and get booked right now on these experiences. How do you even choose? I don't know. I think I would say Antarctica, but I don't know. So many options, so many great things. So we can't wait to hear about your next experience, Virginia, and hopefully we get to do another webinar together. So you can tell us how it goes and all firsthand your experience with Emerald. That's the wonderful thing, that you have such a robust and amazing professional team to take care of these travel advisors. And I congratulate you, Spoiled Agents, for being here, because that's how you make a difference in your clients, you know, being able to recommend and know firsthand the team who's been there, who's experienced it, and, you know, getting all these great things. There's all kinds of great incentives happening. So lots of opportunity here.
That's
We
correct.
thank you so much, Virginia. Do you have any last words?
No, the last thing I would say is please reach out to us. Like you said, we have a great and amazing team that is just ready and available to go ahead and help you grow your business with our brand and use all of our resources. So I really thank you for this opportunity.
Fantastic. Okay. You know what? And we got 3 more questions while we were saying goodbye. Okay. So we'll do these last 3. How's that? Because Virginia, they're loving it. Okay, your questions, that's it. Last 3, here we go. And we love your questions. Remember, you have your regional sales directors. If by chance you still have a question, after we say goodbye. So what's the best time of year to go on a cruise?
What is the best type of year?
A time of year, yeah.
Time of year, it depends where you want to travel. So river cruising starts now, anytime from March, April, and forward through probably October. If you're going to a river cruise, I would say probably maybe September, so that way you're not in the warm, wet, too hot of the weather, and also you can enjoy the not too crowded areas. If you're doing an Antarctica voyage, you might want to go late in maybe in December, so that way you can see the beautiful chicks coming out, you know, the penguins and all that. Now, I haven't been out there myself, but our director, Kayla Corbett, she has been out there and she's expressed so many amazing things that happened on her trip when she went in January. So she said that that was just a wonderful time period to travel as well. And so, yeah, that's what I would recommend. And if it's a Caribbean cruise, of course, any November, December, that way you enjoy the beautiful weathers out in the Caribbean.
Perfect. And then we have another question of the last one. How long are the cruises? And I think that really depends. But you can
Yeah.
you can, if you want to make a note, I've sent the link for the travel agent resources because I think that's a helpful way to look at the different durations. But please go ahead, Virginia.
Yeah, sure. So river cruises, for Emerald and Scenic, we have river cruises that are 8-day, 7-night length of stay. We also have more than that. It depends on your guest, but that is like the minimum. If it's ocean cruise in Antarctica or Arctic, you can see anything 15 days, 21 days and on. And it just really depends on where you're looking to travel. So we can help you with all those questions. You please reach out to us and we'll guide you through.
Wonderful. Okay, well, have a great rest of your day, everyone. We appreciate you being here, and thanks, Virginia, too. It was amazing. Can't wait to go. Like right now, I'm ready.
Awesome. I'm glad. Thank you so much for the opportunity, everyone. Have a nice afternoon.
Bye. Thank you. Bye for
Bye.
now.